Let's talk about the episode. Let's talk about the episode. Let's talk about Gabby, Lonnie, Eli, Julie, Theo, JJ, and the whole gang ready to take down Gabby. And Gabby went down in a balls of fire. A great balls of fire. Gabby. Whoo. So, I don't know whether to start. I don't know whether to start of when you got caught or when you realized the jig was up for you. First of all, I told you from the jump, you kind of pushed the envelope a little bit too far by wanting to marry that man. Yeah, Lonnie might have stole him from you. You stole him back from her. Now you want to marry him and expect yourself to be happy. And then you had the audacity and the nerve to blame Lonnie for Stephen getting shot. Then on top of it, you want to justify all of this playing with that woman heart, playing with that woman pacemaker. You want to blame all of this on, oh, I was mad, oh, I was upset, oh, I wanted revenge. We have yet to see you accept this, we have yet to see you accept any type of responsibility for all this stuff you done. Playing with Julie Hart. Could have killed that woman. Now we looking at attempted murder and all kind of other charges just cause you wanted your sick revenge because somebody killed Stephen in self-defense. Now all of a sudden, we so concerned and worried about our daughter. We weren't worrying about our daughter all these years has passed. A year had passed. You've been playing with that woman hard for a year. We ain't gonna be worrying about Ariana then. We ain't worrying about Ariana, the consequences. What if I get caught? What I'm looking at is I'm going back to prison. Is my daughter gonna be mad at me again? Is she not gonna speak to me again or what? You didn't care. So, I don't know whether to break you down that way, break you down with this device and playing with that woman pacemaker, or I don't know whether to break you down for playing with your daughter again, which I knew you was going to already play that card. What would Ariana say? What would Ariana do? She's going to be mad at me again. First of all, let's start from the beginning. Anybody that you tell Lonnie killed your husband, Stephen, they gonna tell you what Rafe tried to tell you, Lonnie tried to tell you, Eli tried to tell you. Anybody that knew that situation that happened, even a Turner of what is it, a Turner affair or something affairs, I think it's called. What is it? I forgot what the police thing called. They're gonna tell you Lonnie did her job. If you want to blame anybody, blame Vivian and blame your husband. Blame Vivian for pulling the gun out. Blame Vivian for pulling the gun out, pointing it at a police officer. Blame Stephen for playing Superman, diving in front of a bullet, knowing that it's going to hit him and could possibly kill him. And Lonnie will be saved. Vivian will be saved. So if you want to go down to the root of this problem, why your husband died, look at your monster-in-law. Better yet, look at your monster-in-law. Your monster-in-law caused all these problems. Remember how you said you didn't want her around you because she ain't nothing but trouble? Yeah, she was trouble even leaving Salem. So if you want to blame anybody or play with anybody hard or pacemaker, why don't you put one in Vivian and play with her hard? First of all, let's start there. Second of all, Stephen was doing the right thing. He was trying to protect his no good old evil mother, and Lonnie didn't have no choice whether to pull the gun or pull the gun or shoot the gun out because Vivian already threatened to shoot Lonnie. So Stephen saved Lonnie and his mother alive. Stephen went down as a hero. your monster-in-law caused all this problem. Besides blaming Lonnie, you might need to blame Vivian. You might need to blame your husband for playing Superman, calling himself trying to save his mama from getting shot, even though she put the gun out on a police officer, knowing that if Lonnie would have shot at her, she could be dead right now, besides Stephen, if he wouldn't have jumped in front of that bullet. Then, on top of it, you was going around blaming Lonnie. Lonnie did this, Lonnie did that. Lonnie killed your husband in cold blood. When it came down to Julie Hart, you played, manipulated that, egged that on, made that woman beg, plead, and everything else under the sun. You wanted to hurt Lonnie, but like I said before, back in there when that hard thing came into play, you was playing around with Eli whole entire life. His grandmother, the grandmother he just found that he didn't know he had. You was calling yourself hurting Lonnie, but you was really hurting Eli and Julie. You weren't really hurting Lonnie. Lonnie was just coming into the family. Eli was the main one you was hurting. You said Lonnie stole him from you. You stole him back. Then you playing around with his grandmother's heart. So I'm not understanding. Like I said before, when that first happened, that you had Lonnie getting on her knees, begging and pleading to get out heart to Julie. I don't understand who you want to hurt more, Eli or Lonnie. Cause Lana was just getting married into the family. Yes, she loved Julie, but I guess you want to kill I guess you want to kill two birds with one stone. Her, Eli, and Lonnie, and all the stuff Julie said to you over the years, the whole Nick situation. I guess you want to clock her across the head too, and get her back too, because that's gonna hurt her. That's gonna hurt Eli. That's gonna hurt Lonnie. Well, not really, but she gonna be collateral damage. But if it ever came out, he probably would have been mad at her regardless for not doing anything or asking you about the horse. So I can kind of understand, now that I think about it, why she did what she did and why she sat there and got on her hands and knees and begged and pleaded you and all this and all that. Now, again, you lost me with the whole pacemaker thing. That's hurting Eli. That's not hurting Lonnie. Lonnie only gonna be married into the family. Lonnie ain't really, she gonna be married into the family. That's not the red family, meaning hurting her. That's hurting Eli more than it's hurting Lonnie. I never understood the whole pacemaker thing and why you want to sit there and do Julie like that. Like I said, me and Julie get along 60% of the time. So I'm not understanding what makes you think shocking Julie Hart was gonna hurt Lonnie more than it would hurt Eli. I'm still lost at that point. But you went around up here just to having your fun, just to going around. I got this app. I can do this. Don't let me press this button. Do you want me to press this button? You want to play around with me? Here, I press the button. So I'm not understanding why you thought that was hurting Lonnie more than it was hurting Eli. So you lost him with that, and you still lost him with that. Then on top of it, while you was sitting up there playing, pressing that button like you was playing a controller, trying to rapid fire on your enemies, what you didn't know, smart one, and what your tech guy didn't tell you, his smart behind, if you playing around pressing that button like you pressing a remote controller, or you pressing that pressing that button on that app, thinking you running things, thinking you in control of things, thinking you all this and that, thinking you in control, thinking that when come back to bite you in your behind. You didn't realize that the minute time you pressed that button, you was killing that barrier quicker in a hurry, and you kind of did. line of your favor there, and you helped her out in a way because they had a chance to do a whole switcheroo. And when you killed that battery in that pacemaker, which didn't make sense to anybody else until Lonnie explained it, then they realized that, oh, that's how the pacemaker started dying. Gabby got a little trigger happy. She wanted Lonnie to be in control. Anytime Gabby told her no, here she go with that app, pressing that button, getting mad at Lonnie, and you ended up killing the battery, which means you did more harm than good. Not only was you hurting Eli and Julie, you were sitting up there killing that battery in the same process. And then with you, with all this the amount of money you got, you ain't got enough common sense and you're not smart enough whatsoever. Why you doing this? Then when you did find out about all this and the battery dead, you went and hired some thug with a criminal background to call yourself, go get a pacemaker or the new pacemaker with that app or controls to that app for you can sit there and call yourself playing with Julie Hart again. Rather did you know that JJ caught on, JJ was the police force. Of course, JJ gonna know any, criminal that stick out to them. Unfortunately for you, while you was around here hiring criminals, JJ knew this criminal, and he just couldn't place his finger where he knew this criminal. So between that and being a little concerned or scratching his head about this person he swore up and down that he saw before, he played it smart when he went and took the pacemaker to the office. He told him, cool, let's stay and let's see does it work or whatnot. The criminal, which with any criminal with any background or any past, don't want to get caught up in something they just don't want to get caught up in some job they got hired to do. He ran but got caught. So he sit up there and turning on you, you fool, real well, after JJ found out about the whole line of situation, after she decided to tell him, after she needed all this help, they came up with that plan. You thought you was in control, and that whole wedding thing, it was hilarious. Like, really, it was. I will give you your props, Lonnie. I will. I'm going to give you a congratulations. It took you long enough with all this help, but you got it done. Even had JJ, because they wasn't believing you for a minute or anything you were saying, but Julie already knew thanks to JJ and warned her what was going to go on, so she had to play her role in pretending like she want Gary to marry her grandson or her lovely grandson, so she had to play along. Eli was the only one in the dark this whole entire time. How it played out, I couldn't wish any more better than that. The only parts that I really hated about the whole wedding thing is Abigail. Abigail, you had this woman purse. That makes me wonder, did you know about this plan too? Cause before she even got her purse, you had her purse getting ready to go through her purse. You let her snatch your phone, let her snatch her purse, grab that phone to go to that app, racing up there playing along, so Rafe didn't know about it. I'm pretty sure, judging by how Abigail didn't fight for that phone or fight for that purse and knock Gabby down, I'm pretty sure she knew about it and was playing it smart by she didn't want to lead it on or try to pretend like she knew what was going on. So I guess that's why she kind of eased over and just handed her her purse right away, and resist a little bit too hard. But it ended up playing out as I suspected. Rave, your sister going down again. Um, the collateral damage in all this, it was Julie, now it's Eli, Lonnie. He know the truth now, but guess what? You waited too long. A year is too long. Like I said, if you been wanting to do this, if you been wanting Eli back, you would have done this a whole lot sooner than you did in a year later. Like I said, I commend you for doing it now and stalking Gabby. We understand the risk. We understand why you couldn't do it, but with you waiting like you waited, you might have messed up on getting that man back because now he lost it confused and JJ knew about it, Theo knew about it, all these people knew about it. He was the only fool in the dark, and he was the only fool that would sit up there lost, dazed, confused, wondering if it's true. And JJ went to back that story up, he probably would have still been a confused dog wondering what's going on and wondering why didn't this happen? How could I do this and all this and all that? So, first of all, he didn't know none of this was going on. Number two, yes, I mean, appreciate you for, saving his grandmother alive with a devil like Gabby going around here with an apple on her phone playing with that woman hard. But at the end of this, I think you waited too long. Eli not that bright anyways in my eyes. So in time, give him a few days or a few weeks or however days want him to play it out and play the little silly card. He'll be back to you. But it might not be the same as you thought it was going to be because I knew you waiting this long and you needed all this help. That ain't no scrum. You showing us how weak you are not doing it in time. Like, you had a whole year to plan this out. You wasted a whole year in a couple of months, and now all of a sudden you needed all this assistance. Like, you might got him back. He grateful that you saved his grandma life, but at what cost at this point? Because you waited too long. Like I said, you could have told this man about this plan. You know this plan was going down at the wedding. You could have wrote that man a carrier pigeon, son a carrier pigeon, or something, or pulled that man to the side. Like, you could have told that man, like, the fact that he was in the dark and all these people knew, that man feel left out and confused. And I don't blame him if he don't never take you back. He gonna end up taking you back. I ain't gonna cut you out completely, but game time, he'll end up taking you back. Now, Gabby, I love the fact that you go around blaming everybody else for all the crimes you committed. Ain't nobody tell you to put that pacemaker in that woman put that whatever you had, that control or whatever you had in that woman pacemaker playing with that woman hard like that. You talking about something, you got the idea from Kate. Kate nasty and evil. Well, I ain't gonna say Kate wouldn't do nothing like this. She let Stephen fool her and convince her to go along with this plan. Now she's stuck in jail with you. Now look like she gonna be spending another night or a night in jail because of her crimes that she committed, harboring the fugitives. Well, two fugitives. So, I just don't get it at this point, Gabby. Like, you wasted all this time. You got the man. I guess you want to put more salt into her wounds by calling yourself marrying him, which I said from the beginning, you doing too much. You got all this control. Why give it up? Like, you got the man. If that was the case, you had the man. So what makes you think you need to marry this man? You could have played around with this man hard. You could have not married this man. You could have held on to Eli and still be in control. You, on the other hand, Miss Power Hungry, you had to play around with that woman pacemaker, killing the battery, running around, acting a fool with a app on your phone, controlling somebody hard, racing somebody hard. You had to marry him, and you played your card to the bitter end. And now look at you crying, wondering if your daughter ever gonna forgive you again. Now you got to explain this to Sonny. Then you got to explain this to Sonny gonna end up explaining this to Will, which that is part of Will family. Will might not forgive you. I think somewhat Sonny connected to the to that part of the family also somehow, somewhere with a relative or a distant cousin. He related to Julie somewhere too, somewhere along in them lines. So they might not forgive you for that. I hope you prepare for that, and I hope you're willing to take those consequences for that, cause baby, you did too much. This time, you took the cake, and like Rafe said, you did this in front of a room full of witnesses. You couldn't control yourself nor help yourself, and all this money and this trust fund you got at the mirrors is not gonna save you. And I hope you realize that, like, you really going down for this one, even if the evidence don't, or half of the evidence don't, convict you. Oh, they're gonna get you regardless of the fact you're going down for this, Gabby. And for what? All because you wanted some sick revenge against Lonnie, and you ended up hurting Eli in the long run, and end up trying to hurt Julie too, trying to explode her heart. So I don't know what you got out of this besides going back to prison. And good luck and good luck and enjoy yourself, I guess. Um, we're gonna talk a little bit about Stefano Steve Johnson the mayor, and the fact that he didn't told Kayla that he's Stefano, and he still sending flowers the Marlena, talking about he still ain't giving up on her when he should be giving up and be run out of town by now, but he still stuck and got Kayla stuck with him. And just go ahead and catch Steve Stefano Johnson, Demera. Please hurry up and catch him. Please hurry up. I don't mean much want to talk about him. Like, all these errors, all these mistakes, I cannot and I would. Now, he make my head, y'all hurt my head with this Steve Stefano mess. So, like, I'm tired of it. Like, I'm tired of seeing it. I'm tired of looking at it. Like, y'all make me want to fast forward all the way through that. But I know in some parts I got to sit there and watch, though, but not all of it. But y'all doing too much with that mess, and I cannot and I will not. And he gonna end up getting caught this time around, but he might end up escaping as always. Um, then not Julie. Jennifer father died. I forgot his name. He ended up dying. They got to go where he at. Abigail going with her. She can't take the kids cause of that virus or whatever she said, so she can't take them with her. So Chad stuck with the kids. What else happened besides that? I forgot what else happened. Oh yeah, Hope. They still trying to get Hope back, and Jennifer went and saw Hope, and Doug went and saw Princess Gina, and she's still at it. I know it's only a matter of time before they show her behind again. So I think that's about it, and that's about all I want to spend a majority of the time. Oh yeah, Will and his Valentine's Day, thinking of Sonny and their year later Valentine's Day. We already did saw that, so we already know what happened. So I ain't gotta talk about that. Then was he was basically remembering Sonny on a year later um Valentine's Day and what they did and all that good stuff. So it was enjoyable. Even though it was boring, I enjoyed looking at it too. But anyways, though, y'all, that was the episode. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'll see y'all later. Enjoy the rest of y'all night. Bye.